Hello, my name is Victor from St. Clare Catholic School. I will be reading Chapter 1, My Soul Longs for You, O God, The Human Quest for God. One woman's quest. Elizabeth Bailey came from a wealthy Episcopalian New York family. Born in 1774, 2 years before the signing of the Declaration of Independence, she came into a world of conflicting loyalties, royalists and revolutionaries. Her father threw in his lot with the American Revolution. At age 16, Elizabeth fell in love with William Maggie Seton, a wealthy businessman. 3 years later, in early 1794, she married William and in time gave birth to 3 girls and 2 boys. The couple was married for only a few years before a series of problems began to affect the family. By 1801, William's business had failed, and so had his health. William and Elizabeth accepted an offer from the Felici family of Livorno, Italy, to come there to help William recover. However, shortly after arriving in Italy in late 1803 with his wife and eldest daughter, William died. The Felicis comforted the widow and child and impressed them both with their strong Catholic faith. While in Italy, Elizabeth spent much time visiting various Catholic churches and spending time in them praying in front of the Blessed Sacrament. After about 6 months, Elizabeth returned to New York, where she was reunited with her children, and she decided to become a Catholic. A year later, she was received into full communion with the Catholic Church on March 14, 1805, by Father Matthew O'Brien, pastor of St. Peter's Church in Lower Manhattan. Her family and friends abandoned her, but Antonio Felici, who was in New York at this time, supported her. Now, she needed to make a living and support her family. She wanted to open a school. She received an invitation from Bishop John Carroll to start a school for girls near St. Mary's Seminary on Paca Street in Baltimore. This became the groundwork of a career that would lead her to become the foundress of the American Sisters of Charity, and that would lay the basis for the United States Catholic school system. She provided free education for the poor, while also accepting tuition from those who could afford it. Cecilia O'Conway of Philadelphia joined her effort. They discussed starting a religious congregation to ensure the future of their ministry. Bishop Carroll supported the idea. In a short time, their dream became a reality. Property was purchased at Emmitsburg, Maryland. Other women joined Elizabeth and Cecilia, and together they formed the nucleus of the new community. Mother Seton, as she was now known, founded orphanages in Philadelphia and New York. Her successors went on to establish a stunning array of charitable services. Mother Seton did not neglect her own children. Her daughters were educated in her school. Her sons received their schooling at Georgetown College. She encouraged her son William to become a banker. Instead, he became a merchant seaman. Eventually, he settled down, married, and had 2 sons, one of whom became an archbishop. Elizabeth Ann Seton died in 1821 at the age of 46, and she was canonized in 1975 as the first native-born North American saint. Her feast day is celebrated on January 4th. St. Elizabeth Seton and her journey of faith point to the reality that in all of us there is a longing to know God and to draw closer to Him. The story of how she responded to that longing is a suitable introduction to our opening lesson on the human longing and capacity for God. Thank you.